Hi, we've gathered at the home of my parents today to pay a tribute to my father, my best friend. You know, on every tombstone there's two dates, a birth date and a death date, and in between there's a dash. I'm going to tell you a little bit today about my daddy and how he lived that dash. My daddy was a wonderful, wonderful man. He loved his family, he loved his work, and he loved God. And he spent his life surrounded by all those things. First thing my daddy did was he loved his family. He was married to my mother for 56 years. He had a wonderful son and daughter. He loved them very much. He had a son-in-law and a daughter-in-law that he adored just like his own children. And through them, he had three beautiful grandchildren that he would have given the moon if he could. He loved his work. He worked for the General Telephone Company for 47 years before he retired. Then he bought farms and he went into working with cows and crops. And he fell in love with pecan trees. He farmed with pecan trees until the day he died. He left a legacy. He grafted and patented a pecan called the Casper nut. That was his joke, that was his legacy. My daddy loved God. My daddy loved his church family. He was a deacon, Sunday school superintendent, and he was the chairman of the ushers and just a general hugger. He hugged everybody. My daddy loved to tell other people about Jesus. That's what he did every breath that he had. My daddy knew that when he went home that he was going to be going to heaven. He loved his Lord. He even told his pilot on the helicopter when he was dying about Jesus. My daddy, my best friend, he lived the dash. He lived it to the fullest. I can't imagine not living my life to the fullest. My daddy loved his family. He loved his wife, his children, and his grandchildren. He loved his job. In the last years of his life, it was the pecan trees. And he loved God. On November the 20th, 2009, my daddy went out to farm those pecan trees. He stepped off his tractor, had a terrible accident, and was run over by the tractor. He lived 4 hours. He gave us all hugs and love and encouraged us to love God and that he knew that he was fixing to go be with him. Most of you know him, and you loved him like I do. I love you, Daddy, and I'll see you soon.